the light of the Shamrock, I saw her, and I fell in love. I was cleaning an unknown bodily fluid off the Vend-a-Bait, and there she was, in a truck as old as dirt. She got out. I tried not to stare, but I couldn't help it. She stared back. Our eyes met. They tore their way into my soul and devoured me. I was but a liver to her Hannibal Lecter. She began to digest my innermost thoughts. With a single glare, she knew I was beat up by a female bully in 2nd grade, and that 2 years later I had my first real kiss with the same girl. She knew I liked spinach and preferred Star Trek over Star Wars. And just as there was nothing left but my eyes floating in the battery acid of her stomach, she spoke, and broke the moment.
This goddamn cell phone doesn't work. Do you have a couple of quarters?
A quarter? Someone give me a quarter. Why? 'Cause my mama told me to call her when I fell in love. And I had. I was in love with her face and the green glow of the sign. I was in love with her power, her energy. She was a quantum singularity, and she was sucking me in. The pull was too strong.
Hey, you can continue your internal monologue after you give me the quarters.
All pretense of being smooth and a Mac were out the window. I was already hers. She was Susan Sarandon and Drew Barrymore, Annette Bening and Reese Witherspoon. She was Barbara Stanwyck, Alicia Cuthbert, and Deborah Kerr all rolled into one. She was Kim Cattrall in Star Trek VI. Vulcan, so she was cold and without emotion, but at the same time so passionate. She could bring any species of male to his knees in seconds.
Never mind. I'll just go find some rapist trucker and get one from him.
Oh, wait! I searched my pockets, but found nothing but lint and a 4-year-old condom. She was about to walk away when inspiration struck. The Vend-a-Bait. I reached into the change slot and found 50 cents. I handed it to her and waited breathlessly. As each quarter slid into the phone like photon torpedoes entering their prey, I felt myself wanting you to shut the hell up so I can listen to her phone call. Sorry. As I was saying, I was being consumed by her telephone call. She told whoever was on the other line that he had failed to meet her, and therefore she had failed to pick him up. Who was he? I had to know. The rage was beginning to build up in me like an orgasm, about to consume everything that I was. Instantly my blood began to boil, giving me the strength of a Klingon. I would find the him and rip his guts out with my big toe, guaranteeing my place in Stovakar. And then she hung up.
I need you to get in the truck.
Huh?
Will you please come with me? Will you stop thinking and get in the damn truck?
But I was still hesitant. Was this vixen to be my salvation or my doom? Was she an angel or Satan's spawn?
Will this help you decide faster?
She was an Ops Gold. She wasn't Tasha Yar or B'Elanna Torres or Seska. She was my own Starfleet. But could I listen to her? Before she even spoke, I would have followed her all the way to Gamma Quadrant. But now that first contact has been established, some of the magic has... okay. I'm convinced.
You should know that this was not my idea. Let's go.
I got into her truck and headed off where no man had gone before. I headed to the final frontier, the undiscovered country. Because in the light of the Shamrock I saw her, and fell in love. In the light of the neon I saw her, and I fell in love. The pink neon made her look so alive. I hadn't realized until now how sick the green light made her look, but now she was alive and vibrant.
Get him a beer. A big one.
And for you?
Something stiff, and make it a triple.
She ordered me a beer. Why? I don't know. I was already intoxicated. Her perfume, her hair, her skin, muscles, even her internal organs. It was all intoxicating. I couldn't have been more drunk than if she had given me Klingon blood wine, distilled from her own cold black heart. I say it's cold and black because I know she was just playing with me. She was toying with me. I was but a marionette tangled up in the strings of lust. She controlled me. There could be no other explanation for a creature as ravishing as her to want me. It was all so clear now in the light of the pink neon. It was the light reflected from the very depths of hell.
You should know by now that it's not an ordinary love story. What?
I don't have time for this. Give him 2 double shots.
Shots? Shots? Why would I want to do shots? I had already been shot by Cupid's arrow, by Robert Duncan McNeil's 9mm of love. A full array of Romulan
Stop
disruptor
thinking
beams were...
and start shooting. Now let's go.
Oh, it was maddening. Being intoxicated on both the siren and on a combination of whiskey and beer. I don't even remember leaving the bar. It was almost as if she had called on Mr. Scott to beam us up. The last thing I remember was seeing her face in the pink glow of the neon and knowing I was in love. I woke up from my state of blackness to find myself in the back of her truck and outranked. The moon casting a gray glow over her. It dulled her features and cast strange shadows across her face. It lessened her beauty, but at the same time magnified her power. There was nothing that I could do at this time, because laying there, trapped in the back of the '66 Chevy, I saw her face in the light of the moon, and I was in love.
You should know this is part of a master plan that does not involve that phaser between his legs.
And so she climbed on top of it, and bent down to kiss me.
Do you mind? This is a private moment.
But you can't kick me out of my own memory. Could you just go away so I can get some? Of all the outrageous, inconceivable... Ouch! She hurts the body as well as the soul. She's like a, hey, I don't remember this part.
In the light of the Shamrock, I saw her, and I fell in love.